It's quite an experience. Rain or shine, you go. At my age, why hell, if you got to get that old, then you got to quit. I hadn't figured I was that old yet. This is all countryside. That's the only way you get to see anything. You got to stay off the main road.
The Heart of Michigan Antique Tractor Club is one of the largest clubs that go to Mackinac Bridge. 10 to 14 folks that like to ride up to Mackinac Bridge in the course of 2.5 days.
Oh, everybody that goes is friends, or soon become one. Probably over 1,000 tractors across the bridge. We get one lane to cross the bridge. Then our Heart of Michigan Tractor Club are the ones there parking the tractors.
When we're going to the bridge, pretty much the same, unless you have a detour. Where there's a bridge out or a culvert or something, maybe we'll have to go around, but it's all about the same. We just have a good time.
Riding up to the Mackinac Bridge is approximately 250 miles, where it's all back roads. We see a lot of nice scenery and just a wonderful ride in northern Michigan.
My wife and I come up with the idea, and we just had a ball doing it. And she drove hers, the 550 down there, and I drove this one here. And there's a certain bunch of us that still do it.
My dad has done it so many years. There'll be families sitting out in their front yard to wave at us going by because they know when we're coming by, just from previous years.
We'll leave here, a couple of days before 7 o'clock in the morning. First night's Houghton Lake. Next one will be Indian River, and we'll be to the staging area the day before the bridge crossing.
First day driving to Houghton Lake, 135 miles. At 14 mile an hour, 12 mile an hour, it's a long ride.
The hardest part of the journey is the first day, and it's approximately a 12-hour tractor ride to Houghton Lake, providing we don't have no hiccups.
I don't know really, I think she dropped the valve on a piston. Never had a problem going up. Everybody else has, but I've never had a problem. Everything will happen once in a while.
Normally, we don't have any breakdowns. Once in a while, something might happen. And if it does, I got tools. We all carry some tools. We all carry a tow strap, and we try to fix it on the road.
Engine went to pieces in his 66 diesel. So my son, he jumped right in the pickup. Before we were done eating, his other tractor was there. So timing worked pretty good.
We never have a trip without rain. I'm thinking 99.9% of the time, we have rain throughout one way or the other.
Oh yeah, we rode in the rain. I remember a damn downpour. By God, you couldn't see the hood hardly, front the radiator cap in front of you. Up by, who the hell, oh, Ben says, he says, I couldn't even see my muffler, but he says I could hear it.
5.5 hours of rain is a little trouble. That soaked all the way through most everybody's rain suit. That's when you get to the hotel and everything needs to dry out. But you got your laundry done on the way.
next morning, we leave at 8 a.m. from Houghton Lake. We're headed to Indian River.
The last 2 days are pretty easy. You get up on the second day, you're into that hilly country, going into Indian River. Beautiful ride. And it's a day your brakes need to work, because you're coming down some awful steep hills, stopping to turn at the end.
Yeah, we have a ball. A lot of camaraderie goes on, and just have a good time. I've always led them most of the time. I got internal GPS, see. We got one guy in the club, he thinks he wants to lead. I just let him lead. When he makes the wrong turn, I keep going.
We're on day number 2. Yesterday we got 5 hours of rain. Today, not so bad. Partly sunny, a little windy, but we're having a good time. We stopped at Gobblers. Excellent food. They're known for their turkey. We'll be in Indian River this evening and for dinner. Yeah, well, I think we're doing okay. No mishap, no hiccups. And everybody's having a good time. Rough on the weather, but all in all, it was all right. We got here. That was the goal. The Mackinac Bridge crossing is like an addiction. Once you do it, you want to go back and keep doing it. You meet a lot of great people over a lot of different states.
This will be my second time across the bridge. We drove our tractors 450 miles up here from Rochester, Indiana.
We're actually from Colchester, Illinois, but we have a place up here in St. Ignace, and we're just up here to have a good time.
Yeah, you ever remember the ferry? No, you probably don't, do you? We crossed that on our honeymoon. We come home in 1955. Ellie was just putting her towers up.
We all meet in the Mackinac Bridge staging area around 7 a.m. We all get our medallions that we have to have on our tractors across. I think around 8:30, we start moving.
You're up in the wind, always in the wind on the bridge. 10 degrees colder than when you leave the lot. I've donated numerous straw hats to the bridge crossing. If it's a windy day and you get up even with the pillar, you can see how much that bridge moves side to side. And you don't notice that with a car. But when you're up there going 4, 5, 10 mile an hour, and you watch that whole line of tractors, it's going for a couple miles, they look like they almost went to the next lane.
In the vehicle, you're going so fast, you don't see nothing but cars ahead of you. We go slow and be able to see a lot of things. It's just a fun day for all.
Yeah, it's worth the trip, Emily. Yeah. It was a beautiful ride. Nothing beats this drive.